So I'm thinking about this. So if you have an idea, and for example, let's say, I'm thinking about it. The concept of ownership, right? If you create something and then you see somebody else do what you created, are you flattered or are you insulted? And I think there's a very fine line, a very hard line to. Like sometimes I feel like, and especially as a musician, you take a chord progression. Like I give you an example. "Is This Love" by Bob Marley, right? It's F sharp minor. Da 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 da. I don't remember, but I just remember the first chord is F sharp minor. So I took those chords when I was 14 and I made my first song, which doesn't even sound nothing like Bob Marley. But I used my first chords that I used in a song my first song that I covered. I use it for my first song. So you kind of use his. He didn't see Bob Marley didn't invent the F sharp minor chord or any chords. He just utilized the same chords that have been used for thousands of years. So in that sense, like I don't know if I'm paying homage to him, but if I think it would be different if I took his lyrics and claim it as mine, and yeah, that's copyright. But I just seeing, and also I do believe every good idea has been thought of already. If you just think about it a little bit differently or something to that nature. So I also believe that everything's been done, everything will be done, but not the way you will do it. I will add that. I think each person applies something unique. So what is that word? Idiosyncratic. Something about them that's distinctive. Like everybody plays basketball, but nobody plays it like Michael Jordan. And I always thought it's interesting in this culture, like this is the Michael Jordan of plumbing, or this is the Michael Jordan of I'm just choosing random stuff, but you know what I mean. Like even within my field, I have mentors that I look up to. There was one substitute teacher who was Mr. Science. It's the coolest sub ever. Comes in the science coat. He will bring creatures like insects and like spark curiosity. And he told me to call myself Mr. Music. And I talked to him. I think he's a legend. And I mean, I don't know. I'm Mr. Music. I love music. Don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of discipline and time. To take it as a profession. Like I'm not a stage musician, or I don't know. I'm thinking about how can I be Mr. Musician. Because Mr. Science is pretty cool. And then there's different types of subs. There was a ventriloquist sub. He came inside the room with a doll. He had like a professional ventriloquist. See, there's a lot of entertainers within this subcategory of teaching. And people used to, I don't know, people always made fun of being a sub, but I really have enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. Getting to meet the rush, showing up to a new class you never been to, and then having to come up with stuff, improvise. And you do have your teacher's lesson plan, but all the time I'm like, okay, let's readjust. Unexpected things happen all the time. But as I was started this film, just thinking, like for example, if I create a picture and then somebody else also creates the similar picture, is it chance? And there is a possibility by chance we created it both at the same time without knowing we created it. It just happens to be that maybe even you create it and you think I'm copying you. So that's actually hilarious too. We both think you copy each other. What is that? Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison? They're like rivals and stuff. But I might be a little wrong. I don't know. But yeah, just learning how to let go and accepting that other people will take your ideas and concepts and will apply it. But at the same time, like if you do steal, or maybe not steal, if you do get inspired by somebody and say I'm the kind of guy you go up, hey man, I really like what you're doing. Can you teach me? Like, yeah, brother, I'll teach you. Or tell me more about it. Don't just go straight up. Because I don't know, nobody's. I'm not claiming to be an angel. You know, I'm very much a human who has done those errors. You know, and I try to make amends for it. You know, so it's not about checking people too. This is not a checking you video. More like thinking out loud and having a internal dialogue, but recording it at the same time. You know, so maybe people who other people who have encountered this, they give me their opinions. But it's just a thought that I have, and I thought I could share it with you guys, and you could tell me your opinion. What have you done in similar situations where it's like, is it copying or is it flattering? Sometimes I can't tell the difference. But yeah, maybe it's none. Maybe it's just pure random chance, and then you guys just were channels and happen to summon that same message at the same time, different locations, which I also believe that's a possibility. So it is what it is, guys. Have a good one. It's always a fourth too, maybe fifth, infinite. Bye.